Hello everybody, welcome on in. I'm Orion, back with some more Spell Brigade and the 1.0 update. Today we're joined by Matt, Char, and Woo, and we will be doing pretty much an all offense build today. We're going to try to just pick strong spells that we think, are more offensive oriented, and then we're going to go with only offensive infusions. So that means mainly fire and lightning. We're going to try to do like a fire, lightning, if possible, but fire, lightning is basically what we're going to be able to choose from. We're going to hopefully not really get light acid, ice, especially not ice. Ice is kind of the least sort of offensive sort of infusion here, but that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing only 2 spells. So we'll be trying to just do that, because then if we do 2 spells, we have, I guess, a little bit more control over what infusions we're trying to get. So we're going to be working that. Okay, let's do... All right, well, we'll just go spell range. We'll just take a legendary right off the get. We are playing on hardcore now too, so we will be playing on the hardest difficulty now for every run. No more severe runs, only hardcore. Hardcore from here on out. The new update has been pretty good. They put out, the devs did put out a new message recently, kind of talking about the grind. I think that's probably people's, I think that's kind of the biggest complaint people have at the moment, is from what I haven't spent like a super amount of time researching it, but in order to unlock a lot of the content in the game now, you have to sort of ascend the heroes, and you have to do it multiple times. So like if you want to unlock the different covenants, you need to clear with like this character 2 times, this character 2 times, this character 2 times. If you want to unlock this, the limitations on spells, you need to ascend with this character, and then this character, and it takes a long time to ascend a character. It's not like you just play a few runs, it's hours, and to do it multiple times. So just to get kind of like the 3 spell stuff, to limit your spells to 1 every time, you kind of have to play, you're probably looking at maybe like 10-ish, 12 hours of gameplay just to sort of unlock that, just to ascend 3 heroes multiple times. That takes a long time. A lot of people aren't really super happy about that, so it does sound like they are going to change some of that stuff. So we'll see. And then the money grind too. They did kind of already fix some of that, but I think kind of like what the thing that I don't know how I think about it from my perspective. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll this, because I don't really think these are huge spells that I'm kind of looking for. I'm hoping not to use... Okay, I'm going to take Moonarangs. Or we could go Astral Orbs too. I'm going to go Moonrain though. I think Moonrain is a great spell here. Moonarang or Astral Orbs would have been okay. But I do like... Moonarangs got buffed quite a while ago, so it is a little bit better now. Especially since the spell can kind of like come back towards you, and it sort of has this ricochet. Uh-oh, what happened with Woo? Woo either got disconnected or... No, Woo didn't get disconnected. Okay, what did Woo get? Oh, Woo got... Looks like Woo kind of got, I think... What is that? Solar Pulse? Okay, let's do... I'm actually gonna do the crit. Okay, so I'm here, so I might as well just do this. This should be pretty easy. Oh no, but it is on the ice. Oh no. That's gonna be a little annoying. Oh my gosh, it's literally the last one I went to. Okay, so 1. No. 1. 2. Nope. Okay, 1. Nope. I'm so close to it. Okay, we'll do the cast speed. 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be the last one I do. 1, 2, 3. One. Literally the last one. Okay, then run down this one. There we go. That one's fun. I do like that one. Okay, so we can do multiple things here. Let's do Moonerang slows down when at its furthest point, or runes are cast in burst. Let's go with this one first. Our character too does get extra spell damage, so that's kind of why I went with this one. And plus the rune burst. I think they changed the name to this. It used to be called Rune Burst, and now it's called Cardinal Runes, I think. I'm not sure when they changed that, but I'm pretty confident it used to be called Rune Burst. All right, let's do cast speed. But obviously for this one, offense defense, you know, I guess we're all gonna kind of be looking for offense defense. That's gonna be a big one. So that's gonna be the highest damage we can get. Maybe Savior Focus. I did find out after the last video that Savior Focus though no longer retroactively works, which I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was too OP before or something, but I mean it is. I don't want to say it's OP. I just think a lot of the other ones are just super weak. But that did get changed, so those revive ones no longer retroactively work anymore, which is a bummer. Because it was kind of nice being able to revive people and then know that you're gonna get this buff. Okay, I'm gonna use my banishes here. So I guess this is kind of the strategy. I just kind of go in, I just banish these right away. Okay, there is offense defense. Okay, I'm gonna pin Vital Strike, and I'm gonna take offense defense. That's kind of how I've been doing my strategies here. Banishing the really bad scrolls, and then kind of trying to save my rerolls for the spells and infusions. Uh-oh, what happened with Matt? I always get a little scared when someone picks at the last second, because that means they're struggling to get what they want. That happened to me one time, and I lucked out and got offense defense. It was in a video not too long ago. So hopefully it worked out. But I'm probably gonna take that Vital Strike next, just because Vital Strike is, I think, another one of the best ones in the game. It's not gonna help with the damage, but it is gonna help keep me alive. And since I am gonna try to kind of go heavily into crit here. Okay, let's do the spell damage for Cardinal Runes. Okay, so unfortunately we are gonna have to do a reroll here. We're gonna try our hardest. Okay, so I'm gonna go Cardinal Runes. I would love to get lightning. I think that would be, we're gonna have to do one of these runs. We're gonna do, I think, an all lightning infused run with all of us, because they did, you've seen them in a few of the videos, they did sort of change how the infusions work to an extent. They sort of give you an additional bonuses, like if you do the lightning, you can now sort of cast lightning down on the enemies, and I think that's pretty sweet. So I think one of these days we'll do an all lightning build where we just like probably a one spell all lightning. I think that would be pretty cool. So we'll see what we can do with that too one day. We're working on, I currently have a kind of like a crew. We're working on getting the Mood Mage ascended so we can do an all fence build. That's going to be coming too. So those are kind of going to be two of the next things to look forward to, like an all thunder build, we'll probably do a few different things too. Like maybe we'll all each do all thunder, all acid, all cold. We'll do another one of those type of runs since they changed changed sort of how the infusions work. So we can do that kind of stuff. There's a lot of different things we can be doing here. All right, let's get Moonerang going a little bit. I'm going to be looking for sort of a bunch of movement speed too, so I can try to get a bunch of armor. I think we're going to be in a really good spot with this run. We already have offense, defense. I have Vital Strike locked in for the next scroll. I have 2 of the spells I wanted. The biggest worry, I guess, is maybe the infusions. I did have to use a reroll on one of my spells, so I'm kind of down to 2 rerolls now. So we're gonna try our hardest to only get lightning fire. So with that being said, as much as I want to get lightning on this rune burst, I'm not gonna waste my rerolls. If fire shows up, then we'll just do plasma. But ideally, we can get it. We can still use health for rerolls, but I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna, if we get plasma, we get plasma, but if we can get the thunder, that would be sick. Because I would love to get this spell with all thunder. This seems like it'd be a really good spell for it. Because this spell can kind of hit a lot of enemies and trigger that lightning a lot. I'm gonna save my locks for things like movement speed, crit damage, and crit chance, and maybe armor. Okay, runes are cast speed is also okay. So let's do this one. All right, good luck, Wu. I wonder if Wu's going for an infusion right now. So far, Char has lightning and fire. Wu has lightning. Matt has lightning. And then I just have lightning. Okay, I am going to take this movement speed. I'm not going to use my pins yet because I want to maybe save the pin for this last relic or the last scroll we're going to get. You know, we already have Vital Strike locked in, but if we can use our banishes and try to get, I don't know, maybe save your focus. I don't know. Save your focus will probably still be good. Again, it's all going to kind of depend on how often we die. But generally, that has been a pretty good one. Oh, man. Okay, I am going to pin this. I guess I really only need 1 pin for the scroll. So I'll just do that on the luck. Because we want to get our luck up to, I think the max was 24. The lightning necro whirl looks pretty sweet. Okay, Matt has lightning. Man, that looks sick. Okay, then we're gonna take the luck for 6. Oh no, we got trapped again. So we have 3 rerolls, 3 banishes, and 3 pins left. What we need to do for our augments here is I definitely want to get more of these rune bursts, though. Extra projectiles. Okay, I'm gonna take the armor. Because now that puts me at 156 damage. This is why we're gonna want to get movement speed, though, when it shows up. I just want to be like the biggest offensive powerhouse we can make. Offense, defense, ton of armor, ton of movement speed. We'll have the vital strike. We'll try to get as much crit as we can. Okay, cast speed. Oh man. Okay, again. So I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna take the spell range. And then, oh no, another reroll here. Okay, lightning or fire. Okay, there's lightning. Okay. We're gonna have to hope for some good, decent like RNG here. I was hoping to get fire on the other one, on the moon, on the moonerang. More fire and then lightning on this. Ooh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take the luck. So now I think that puts me at the max. So the only way we can get higher now, I think, I can't like fully remember the maxes here. Kind of slowly relearning it again, because I know the crit is at 80, crit chance is at 80. I want to say the luck was at 24. So now if we're at 28, that means, you know, we went 4 over the max. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna pin this, because again, I only need 1 more pin. So I'm gonna pin that crit chance. We'll go spell damage. I only need to save 1 pin. So that kind of means I'm probably not gonna have any more. I'm not gonna have any more pins for my spells, but that's okay because I think I pinned good stuff. Getting high luck right away, I think is kind of important. That'll give us way more time to get higher stuff. And then the crit chance is obviously just super good because I want to get high crit because we're about to get Vital Strike. Man, I'm not gonna waste rerolls on this, but I'm definitely not getting the upgrades I want here. Like we don't have the moonerang bounces back and forth between us. I don't have the one where it crits at its furthest point. So there's definitely still a lot we need here. Okay, we could do base damage. Oh, Matt did get Thunder Stars. Matt got Thunder Stars. Wu got Plasma Necro Whirl. And then the rest of us are still working on it. Good for Matt. Those Thunder Stars are going to be really good. Okay, we'll do the cast speed for Rune Burst. Cardinal Runes. Oh, looks like Char got Thunder too. Cool. Thunder Beams and Thunder Stars. Hopefully we can do something similar. Let's go with, I mean, we'll just go Cardinal Runes. I don't know if if I want to get all thunder. I do want to, I don't know, I did kind of want to get some fire in here. But again, it's not really going to be up to me. It's going to be up to RNG. And I'll take that base crit damage. If it's, I guess if it's a choice between, on my rune burst, if it's a choice between lightning, fire, I'm gonna go lightning, so that way I get thunder, and then on my moon, I'll go with plasma, if that's the option. If I get thunder, then that's gonna be kind of hilarious on both of these. Oh, we need to, okay, there's actually, okay, we need to find the scroll, huh? We haven't found the scroll, I forgot about that. We need to go look for it. I haven't really seen much movement speed either yet. I'm just gonna look down in this corner and then I'll go move up to the top of the screen. I definitely don't like being this slow, so I'm not gonna take move, or I'm not gonna take any more armor for a bit, at least until I can get more movement speed. Okay, we'll do the crit. All right, we really need to find this last or second scroll. Because that's my vital strike. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, I have to pass that up and I have to go with the movement speed there. Where is this scroll at? I'm too slow to be effective at searching for it. I want to take that crit, and I am, even if it is a lower level. There's not really going to be a lot of opportunities because, again, we do 2-wave runs here. So I got to try to get that crit up closest 80 as I can. Where is the scroll? Man, this is just gonna sit there forever, just waiting for that last infusion. There it is. Oh, it's a tricky one. I haven't seen the tricky ones yet. Oh, come on. Why you gotta do this to me? Of course, out of all the characters it does this to, it does it to me. I'm so slow. Where did it even go to? Oh my gosh, where did it go? What? It's so much faster than me. Oh my gosh, I can't. Look, this, I swear this is gonna sit there forever. I can't take that armor. Oh man. Out of all the people to do that to, it did it to me. I should have tried to pin it like that. I kind of forget that you can do that stuff now. You can do pins. I don't know where that scroll went to now. That sucks. I can't keep up with this guy. Does he go to a new spot and hide? Like, what's the deal with that? Or is he still running around the map? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I swear to God, this isn't... Cardinal Runes is not going to get leveled up. Yeah, where does he go to? He ran down here, right? He ran down this way. Super frustrating. I swear to God, it's never getting leveled up. I'm taking the crit damage, I'm taking movement speeds, I'm taking crit chance, I'm gonna take all of that over that spell upgrade. There, someone got it. Okay, so let's banish this one. Banish that one. I guess the fist of support wasn't too bad. We'll banish that one. Okay, so I wonder if I should take this one now. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna pin Vital Strike, take Delayed Fate. Oh, but okay, but I still do have to use my rerolls. Okay, so we have to remember that. I still have to use my rerolls, so that's gonna kind of ruin Delayed Fate a little bit. So that means I probably should power up these spells. Dang it. I saw Delayed Fate and thought that was gonna be a good pick right now, but I forgot I do have to reroll my infusions. All right. Oh, of course. I thought that was gonna be it. Okay, there's Moonerang. Because we're gonna keep gaining luck now, but as soon as I use my rerolls, we're gonna kind of lose it all. This is gonna be it right here too. Okay, good. Quest complete. Okay, let's get extra runes. Cast an additional rune. %12 dodge. Sure. And now, swear to God, it's not happening. See, so now our luck's at 33. Yeah, we need to get these spells infused right away, so we can use those rerolls and then start earning luck for the rest of the run. Okay, here we go. Nope, just kidding. It's Moonerang again. Just like that, Moonerang caught up. 13-13. Cardinal runes. Never gonna get that last infusion. Love it. It's just funny how that worked out. For probably, how long has it been at 13? Like 20 levels? Ooh, so Matt got... Ooh, Matt got... These guys got good stuff. Matt got all lightning, so thunder, thunder. Char got fire, so wildfire, and then thunder. It does look like, oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna take that. Oh man, this one's kind of an interesting one to take. Do I take the dodge or the health? I think I'm gonna go with the dodge. It does look like Wu might have got stuck with ice. Is that ice on the... Okay, I'm just gonna do it. I have to just get this. Okay, so we did get thunder runes. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And I didn't have to use a reroll. So, actually, I guess this could work out. If I don't have to use my rerolls, then I'll keep all that luck we built up. Let's see what happens with the moon. You know, it's almost a 50-50 shot. Not quite, but almost. So we just need to see lightning or fire. Just one of those, and then I don't have to do my rerolls. Oh my gosh, I'm so slow while I'm on the ice. Okay, let's get Moonerang. No, not that. 36 armor. I can't do it. As much as I want to, I can't. I need to get another movement speed here. But first things first, I need to get this stupid... I need to get this stupid Moonerang to 14 so I can... You gotta be kidding me. It's like it's cursing me now. Now Cardinal Runes is getting all the level ups. Getting all the level ups, and the one time I want to actually level up the other spell, it's not there. Those Necro Whirls are crazy. Wow, that's super impressive. It's really cool. Must have got just a bunch of the ones where you cast additional ones every time. Okay, so there we go, legendary. Okay, lightning or fire? Okay, looks like we're all thunder again. That's just how it worked out. All thunder. Okay, I'm actually... no, I'm not. Man, I really want to take that. Let's go with Cardinal Rune cast speed. Dang it, I really wanted to get that movement speed. Because there's been quite a few armor upgrades that have shown up and I had to pass them up. I had to pass up on them. Okay, I don't know if anybody has Savior Focus. Base cast speed, spell range. Again, the movement speed's there, but they show up with legendaries. But look at that, we're gonna have 38 luck. And I didn't have to, that worked out perfectly because I didn't have to do any rerolls. Okay, here's the first boss fight now. I think this is the new guy. Yep. Oh man, those Necro Whirls are gonna throw me off a little bit here. 50% dodge. I love this new boss though. This new boss is awesome. So what happens if those things get to him? It just heals him a little bit. Supposedly, some people in the comments did mention, you know, it's kind of best to just like DPS him. Don't even worry about trying to kill those because the amount of health he regenerates is not a lot, and you'll out damage whatever you do if you just stay on him and just keep the DPS on him. So I guess I'll just kind of stay here, and you know, if they show up, we can try to block them. We'll get this magnet though. If that's really the case, they might want to buff those a little bit then to make the heal, you know, really big. Make it really punishing if you don't get it. Okay, then there's another scroll somewhere around here. Okay, there's the additional rune again. Let's do this one though, I think. Deals critical damage at its furthest point. I did, yeah, I did make it stop at its furthest point, so I should get the critical damage at its furthest point also. That's crazy. Okay, let's go find the scroll, because I'm gonna get Vital Strike now. Yeah, there it is, and then there's Vital Strike. That one's kind of tempting, but I'm gonna do Vital Strike. I personally don't have a heal, so... And Vital Strike's one of the best heals in the game. I don't remember Necro World being so cool. I guess we also probably haven't played Necro World a lot because we've been doing, when they introduced one spell runs, we've been doing, you know, we mostly had been doing that. And Necro World wasn't a starting spell on the mages, and so we can never do the one spell run with them. It was either one spell or four spell, and doing a run focused on Necro World was really hard. But now, again, every mage technically can start with any spell, but you do have to ascend the mages in order to get those. Kind of like how I was saying earlier, you know, Moon Mage. So if you ascend Moon Mage, and then you have to, it's kind of odd how it works, because you equip Moon Mage, but then you have to wear a certain skin with him. So it's not like he necessarily just automatically gets another spell. You have to equip a certain skin, so you have to wear that skin. So if you want to do Moon Mage with, you know, one of your unlockable skins, well, then you're gonna get stuck with your normal spell. If you want to play it with the fences, well, you have to use that one skin, and that's the only skin you can use. I guess it's a fair compromise. It's an interesting way to do it, though. But at least it's in the game. At least now we can kind of use any spell we want. We just have to ascend our hero, and then you have to just, again, use that certain skin. So it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, if you do have favorite skins for your characters, you just can't use them. But I did ascend Moon Mage, so I'm ready. That might be the next video. I'm gonna have to check to see if our crew has unlocked more, if they've also unlocked it. And again, so speaking of our crew, you know, you can see here we do community co-op games, especially with Spell Brigade. We have a huge community for it. You know, I think there's around like 100 people in my Discord for this game. So like a third of the people. Oh, we get the fourth one now? Someone else must have it. All right, let's go with one of these. Let's go with the elemental damage. So there is a way to get 4. I personally don't have it, so I'm surprised. At least I don't think I do. Maybe I do. You know, maybe I did unlock it. Maybe I did unlock it, because it goes by the hosts, the game. I'll have to look. Okay, we'll do spell range. So there is a way to get, there's a new quest in the game. You have to get 12 scrolls. And then the way I think it works is now sort of every 2, 4, 8, 16, you know, and multipliers like that, you can get another scroll. So I think at wave 4 we can get another one. We're not going to wave 4, but I think it works like that. So that was kind of a good idea too. I'm glad they let you have more scrolls, but we usually don't play runs long enough because each wave takes 30 minutes. You know, I even reduced the times down from our runs from 3 waves to 2, because that's an hour. You know, that's an hour already. That's a lot of time to ask other people to play games with me. That's a lot of times for me to play games, especially when we're doing Deep Rock Galactic Endless runs right now, which take like an hour and a half. So we're doing like 2.5 hours of content almost every day. A lot. It's a lot of content. I'm gonna be a busy boy this weekend. We're gonna start mixing in, I mean, I guess this is Deep Rock Galactic talk, but we're gonna start mixing in some weapon mastery runs. But I think I lost my train of thought there. The Discord. The Discord. Join the Discord. Join my Discord. There is a link in the description below. We have a huge community for this game. A lot of people are kind of getting really back into this game now. You can see we're getting full parties now. So if you're into this game, jump in. Even if you don't have some of the stuff unlocked, if you want to play in the videos, you know, you kind of need a good portion of the stuff unlocked. But if you're still new to the game, you know, there's kind of always people willing to help you grind a run or two every once in a while. So even if you're just kind of looking for people to play with, that's fine. Video wise, if you do want to be in the videos, you kind of maybe need to be close to sort of max stats. Because we do usually do hardcore runs. You will need to be able to do specific things like having max rerolls so you can get lightning, stuff like that. Because we always do thematic runs here, so you kind of need to make sure that you're able to get those. Ooh, I really want that crit chance. I really do. I still haven't seen any movement speed, and I still haven't seen any armor in a long time. I haven't seen any statues either. Where are all the statues? All right. Easy quest right there. Okay, let's do, upon return the moon rings, do an additional pass. I'm glad I didn't go with a savior focus either, because there's only been, I think, 1 death. Maybe 2. Maybe there's been 2. The first revive was before we even got the relics. Then the second revive I didn't even get. So honestly, in terms of our relics or our scrolls, I think we did a really good job. With, you know, sort of the limitations of the game with rerolls and stuff and banishes, I think we did really good. Offense, defense, vital strike, the lucky, because look at what lucky is doing for us. Lucky is getting us some really, I'm actually gonna take that armor. Lucky has been getting us some really high level picks, because we ended up getting to 38. That's a really good number to get to. And then we got the elemental damage one, vital strike. I think we did a solid job with what we had. And then of course, you know, offense, defense for the big one. We got two. Well, I guess no, I guess yeah, we did get two we got two of the best support ones with vital strike and the luck item. And then we got the best damage item with offense, defense, and then a decent one with the alchemic overload, whatever it's called. Even though we don't really have a ton of infusions here, but it's fine. Okay, give me some movement speed. There's movement speed, but why does that one have to be a common? Ooh, we're gonna get hit by that. But again, vital strike, look at this. Full health. That's why vital strike's one of the best in the game. They even nerfed vital strike at one point, and it's still, it's almost like it needs another nerf. All right, I guess we're kind of unintentionally getting really good dodge. The dodge picks that have been showing up have just been by far the highest rarity when they show up. So that's fine. See how the lightning strikes down on the enemies now? That's really cool. Ooh. Oh, that's gonna put me right at the max. That's fine. That just means we're not gonna be able to get over the max. We're gonna be stuck at 80, which is fine. But you know, you could get, if you were to luck out and get, you know, your luck at, or your critical chance at like 78, and then you saw a legendary, you could get it way higher. But we're not gonna play around. I'm just, if we were doing longer runs, I might have tried to optimize that a little bit better, but we'll just max it out at 80. Screw it. If we're slow, we're slow. We'll deal with it. We're gonna have really, really good damage here. I want to see what kind of damage those are doing. Those necro whirls. That seem really crazy. It's a great spell too, because it doesn't really require, you know, he can kind of sit there. With my spells, I don't really have insane range, so I kind of have to get close to them, and I'm super slow, which does kind of suck for being able to move around and try to hit as many enemies as I can. There we go. So we have 265 damage, 80% crit chance. Our crit damage is kind of low. Oh man, for some reason I was following him down here. It's not even up here, it's gonna be over here. There we go. Oh no, not on the ice. I could probably, as long as I don't take a lot of damage sort of back to back to back, I'm probably fine. Okay, we just took more movement speed, and we're taking movement speed so we can get more armor. Okay, we'll do the additional rune. I think outside of our crit damage, I really, really love our stats. I would really like to see a legendary crit damage, though. We haven't really seen good crit damage. I've been taking it here and there, but I don't think I've really seen a high level one. I'd really love to see a 50% legendary. We are starting to get some slowdown. I think I need to stay away from Wu. I think woos are causing the slowdown there. Combination of all of us. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this to me? Why do you show up at the same time? In order to make up for this, I need to see legendary armor also. We're about halfway done with this last wave. Cast speed. Okay, we'll just go with the cast speed. All right, what are we gonna do here? Hold on one second. I'm typing to the group. Okay, we'll take the cast speed. All right, let's go spell range. I'm trying to hang in there. I think we got it. I was able to kind of out heal the damage too to an extent. I didn't know. Wait, did we get him or did he re-die again? Oh, man. Yeah, those necro rolls are insane. I probably could use a little more health regeneration. Oh man, I would really love to re-roll this. Okay, I have to remember I can't do my re-rolls though. That was kind of our first time seeing some really bad stuff in a while. Oh no, the mana beast. They said they're changing this one. I don't know how, but this one's gonna get a change somehow. I think too many people complain about this one. I don't know. I personally kind of like it. I do think it's one of the more fun ones. I think I can understand its frustrations, especially when because right there, you know, Wu was kind of standing right here, and so it blocks them from being able to kind of go, because I don't know how it should work, but the fact that it sort of triggers when someone else is nearby, it really makes it hard for multiple people to try to bring them in, which I think is probably the biggest issue with it. It does make it very hard. It's almost like, oh no, are they stuck? Okay, I'm gonna run him down here. Okay, so there's two more. Okay, we'll do the damage. Okay, we just need one more. I don't know where he went to. We only have 40 seconds though. Oh, shit, he ran all the way down here. Okay, come on. No, 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 not the ice. Okay. We can do this. 20 seconds, let's go. Okay, let's do the additional rune this time. Okay, now we should maybe split up just so we don't get all the lag. I'm trying to remember what the max dodge is, 70 or 80. You know, I in this case, I'll take the dodge. I guess I want maybe just slightly more health because I don't want to really get like one shot it here or two shot it. It's nice having extra health because with Vital Strike, that sort of gives you that buffer to take a little bit more damage. You know, you can take a few hits and then since Vital Strike recovers your health so quickly. Oh, there's okay. That's a good chance to take more max health. I just said it, so that was a good opportunity. Let's do it. We still need more crit damage. That's kind of like just the one thing we're lacking. Okay, there's a little bit more, and that was the best pick to take too, so that was nice. Didn't really sacrifice anything else for it. All right, what are we gonna take here? Range, cast speed, spell damage. We'll go cast speed. So I did find out this guy's a mana thief. He takes the orbs. so this is gonna be the boss. All right, and lucky you guys, if you are still around watching this, I did get confirmation we are going to do 3 waves. This will be our first 3-wave run in quite a while. I was kind of thinking that, man, I don't have my... I feel like I don't have the full breadth of what we can do with this build. There's so many augments that I could use that would make this better. Because I don't have all the additional runes. I don't have all the Moonerang pass-throughs. I still really need to get this crit damage up, and I would love a little bit more time to try that. So we're gonna attempt 3 waves here. We'll do our best. It does kind of seem that they nerfed the health a little bit here on the bosses. I don't know if you guys remember at one point, this was probably my biggest complaint about this game back in the day, back in the early access days. Some of these boss fights, man, they took 20-ish minutes, you know? They took 20 minutes. The boss fight alone. It seems like they're still gonna take a little bit of time, but not nearly as long as before. On crit damage. Yeah, it's that crit damage is the only thing. That's the only thing that's lacking a little bit right now. Because in a lot of these runs, especially with Savior Focus, getting up to 700 crit damage is pretty possible. Dang. Crit damage and armor. Those are the big picks I want to see right now. I have enough movement speed to where I can pick a really high armor. Those are kind of the biggest things I think for our damage increases now. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought he was about to do... thought he was about to do his tongue attack, where he jumps on you. Crit or armor? $316 damage. Man, maybe maybe we won't make it 3 waves. We only have 3 revives left. We got this though. We'll get through this boss fight. I don't know if we're gonna get through a 3rd boss fight. Oh wow, that really blew me away. Almost. This is a tough fight. This is why Vital Strike is so good. I don't think I've died yet. And it's all because of Vital Strike. I'm gonna do that base crit damage. You know, between these spells constantly hitting enemies, the 80% crit chance, and Vital Strike, it's not like I'm unkillable, but as long as I don't run through the middle of a horde or get one-shotted, generally pretty good. I think we can lower visual effects now too. Can we do that? I might have to do that here a little bit. Let me check. I'll check at the next level up. I think this is going to be like our screenshot right here. Something with me in the middle of woos. All woo stuff. All right, clear the sludge. Sorry, I got a barking dog right now. I'm sure you can hear. Definitely go with that base. That's a good one. Okay, let's do the yo-yo moon. So what's happening right now, we got some real life stuff happening in the middle of my video that is out of my control. My wife and daughter are at dance. So my daughter does dance, they're at dance right now. So it's really just me here. My son's here too, but he's not gonna answer the door. My daughter's friend is here, and she will not stop knocking on the door. She has rang on the doorbell like 4 times now. It's making my dog go crazy. I obviously can't stop the video because this is not a single player game. I can't just leave because then I will die. So now I am stuck in a real world situation where my dog is just gonna bark and my daughter's friend is not gonna leave. He's just gonna keep knocking on the door for some reason. So there we go. That's what's happening right now. I think they might be gone now. I don't know. You can still, I know you can hear the dog barking. I know you can hear her barking in the background because I can hear the mic picking it up. All right, there's that movement speed again. I don't think we need the movement speed though. What I think we need is, again, I'm still looking for that crit and armor, which hasn't really been showing up because I'm not going to take more movement speed until I get more armor. We'll kind of balance those back and forth. As armor shows up, I'll take movement speed and then take armor again and go back and forth. Look at this glory. Look at this glory hole. What? Glory holes. Right, new objective. Oh, right in front of me. We got this. Go down. Easy. Let's do the additional rune. I was gonna say, I bet you on one of these the augments, that's when you're gonna see the legendary crit damage. That would have been something. I might have actually taken it. So what's gonna happen here is we do only have 1 revive left. I'm going to assume we'll be able to make it till the end. However, I have a feeling we might struggle at the boss fight with only 1 revive. The legendaries, but not the one we want. I can't use my rerolls because we need to keep that 38 luck. Man, I love doing these 2 spell runs too now. The 1 spell runs were a lot of fun, but I like being able to pair these with 2 spells now. I think 3 spells will be cool, but I think it's going to be harder to do thematic stuff with 3 spells. I think we have to do kind of broad, like very broad picks with something like that, like projectiles or AoE attacks, you know, spell size, spells that can be enhanced with spell size, stuff like that. I don't think we're going to be able to be, okay, these are the 3 spells you need to get. That might be a little bit tougher. There's that last dodge again. Okay, that'll put us at 70. Again, I can't remember what the max dodge is. It might be 70. I really hate how low my crit damage is. That makes me so sad. Because we're doing everything right this run. But that crit damage is just abysmal. It won't show up. Crit damage just won't show up for this run. And again, we can't get a good armor pick either. I'm pretty sure armor doesn't have a max. You know, because the things, each of the level ups sort of has a max and then they don't show up anymore. There's more armor. Okay, we're gonna take that because that's gonna get me up to like 400 almost. Okay, is it 1-to-1? I thought it was more. Maybe it's 1-to-1. I thought it was 2. Either way, that's 36 base damage. So we just need to speak things into existence. Although I feel like I've been speaking about this crit damage for a long time, and it still hasn't showed up. Maybe crit damage doesn't show up anymore. So close. That's still okay. So is it just giving me 50? Yeah, okay, so it's 1-to-1. For some reason I thought it was 1-to-2. I guess not. Maybe that's for the movement speed. The movement speed's 0.5 per. Either way, that's really good because we just got, what did we get? Like 86% damage increase. Okay, now crit. Oh wait, just kidding. Let's do the yo-yo again. I love that Wu can just sort of stand there and just, the enemies don't even really make it to him. He just pops them before they even come close. Oh my goodness. That is a game killer though. That's a game killer. Okay, hold on. We're gonna look to see. Options, general, streamer, video, spell visibility. Okay, we are gonna turn this down a little bit now. So let's see what we can do with that. See if that helps. Spell damage, base cast speed. We'll do the spell damage. No, that's our last revive. Although we can earn it back. We can earn the revives back. I don't really think I need the more health now. I think I'm okay with what we're at. Hope so. Oh yeah, we're definitely starting to get some drops here though. Even with the reduced visibility. I don't want to lower it too much because then you can't see anything. And half the fun of watching these videos is seeing how cool your shit is. These guys are starting to get pretty tanky too, especially these turtles. These turtles are getting tough to kill. You just gotta hit them in the butt. Seriously. If you hit them in the butt, you'll do crits. But I mean, we have 80% crit anyways. On crit damage, ooh. Another pretty low level stuff here. Haven't really seen a lot of those, which is, you know, pretty nice because, again, the 38 luck. I could take another movement speed if it shows up. But at this point, I'm not super worried about it. We're not too far along until the game ends. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we just need to avoid Woo. I think we just need to avoid Woo. No, Woo. No, Woo, get out of here. I'm trying to avoid you. Is it Woo? Hold on, is it Woo? Yeah, no, maybe I'm trying to figure, maybe it's Woo when he's hitting a lot of enemies. Maybe that's what it is. Let's see if we can turn off damage numbers next. We don't need to see the damage numbers anymore. We'll try that next. It was going relatively fine until like this wave, till these waves hit. Okay, we'll try. So let's try damage numbers. General haptics damage numbers off. Mouse only, streamer mode, analytics, video. Kind of keep all those on. We can lower this a tiny bit more. Let's go down to 25. Okay, now let's try that. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I like seeing the damage numbers though, but that could be causing some issues too, because some of these spells are just triggering so much. Okay, so I don't really need to do this one, so I'm kind of okay actually taking one of these instead. I'm gonna go with base damage because I don't think the range, I don't know if the range really matters as much anymore either. Might help a little bit, but I don't know if it's gonna make that big of a difference. There's not much longer to go here. Okay, this seems to have helped a little bit. Oh wow, that was a big explosion. That's the fun part about, oh shit, oops. I just, whoop, just ran right out of there. It's like, oh, we got you. No, you don't. Okay, I think that helped. I think the damage numbers helped. Range, I guess. I guess we're going range there because I don't really care about those other ones. Yeah, that definitely seemed to help. The damage numbers seemed to help the most. I just realized that was our last augment too, so... Oh, yeah, okay, so I didn't even get the last augment because I don't care about that, but yeah, that's going to be our last augment upgrade. So for the most part, we did kind of fill everything up. We fully augmented everything. I didn't really care about the attacks enemy with highest health, even though I think it did give spell damage. Ooh, look at all that XP. So do these guys not run away after a while? It kind of seems like they should. If they're gonna steal your XP, they should run away or disappear after a while. They might. I just haven't seen it. You know, because they should totally run away. Because if not, then there's... If anything, then they're just helping you. Right? They're just helping you. Because they're putting all the... They're gathering up all the XP and just dropping it into one place. If they don't run away. Never seen one run away, so I don't know. You let me know if you've seen one run away. You know, they could, because usually if thieves come into the game, they usually, you know, they summon a portal and then they disappear with your loot or your gold or whatever. Okay, not much longer until the last boss. Oh, we will be in trouble this time though, because this time we only have one revive. So kind of as I said before, we would make it to the boss. No issues making it to the boss. But now it's going to be killing the boss that's going to be hard. Man, these guys have some high level spells, especially Wu. Wu has a level 50. 54. Necro Whirl. I have a 28 and a 32. Char has a 40 and a 23. Matt has a 32 and a 30. So I technically have the lowest level spells. All right, let's get one more big level up here before the boss. Not the range. Not the range. All right, I guess I'm gonna take it though. All right, maybe we can still get one more level up. Nope, the boss is here. And it's gonna be Soulfish. I think this was kind of cool. We fought every boss this time. We fought the new boss. We fought the frog, and now we're fighting the OG Soulfish. The one and only. The original bullet sponge. Oh, I walked right into that. Luckily that... I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't kill me, because usually that does a ton of damage. We're doing really good damage against this guy too. I don't I think we're gonna be able to beat this. Oop. Nope, down goes Wu. I think he got hit with that pillar. So, okay, so now we're officially out of revives. He's going down relatively fast, though. Come on, crit damage. Dang. I'm actually gonna go with the health here. Finally. Finally some base crit damage showed up. Holy cow, that took so long. That's the one thing that held this build back, was that we had really good damage at 447. We maxed out the crit at 80%, but then we just never got that crit damage going. I would love to see what kind of damage Wu is doing here with these Necro Whirls. Curious what he got. I think we got 2 of us with the pillars. Yeah, did it always do 2, or didn't it used to just be 1? Uh-oh. Okay, luckily we did have a revive up. For some reason, I think it used to just be 1 person. Oh man, I got stuck on the ice. All right. So close. Oh, no, 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 no. It was on me. Let's go. That's gonna be it. 3 waves complete. Money. Let's do it. Do it, lady. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try to die. Let's see if I can die. I'll be honest. I'm not even getting hit here because of my dodge. We might have to quit out here. It's gonna depend if I can die or not. I might be unkillable. Yeah. I think we're gonna have to quit out. We always try to let the bosses kill us, or the bugs kill us, but it is a lot different now. It's a lot different now, so we're definitely gonna have to quit out of this. So GG's everybody. That was fun. Yeah, but I think now it's gonna be, with the way the enemies spawn, and the boss fight's not taking 30 minutes anymore. I think that's how it's gonna work. Okay, so let's see. Most mana gathered. Okay. Most damage taken, most objectives, most deaths. All right. Let's see what everybody else's stats were. Okay, so let's see. So mana gathered, deaths 19, 0 for Ori. All right, so our stats were 447 damage, get 80 crit chance. That crit damage really lowered us. Pretty even in terms of damage here. And then, oh, Wu didn't do as much damage as I thought he would. Matt, what did Matt have? Curious what Matt had. I hope okay, Matt did post his stats. Yeah, holy cow. See, Matt had what we wanted. Matt had, let's look at our stats compared to Matt's. Matt had 489% damage, so more damage. Matt had 83 crit chance, and Matt had 567 crit damage. That was what we needed. We needed that crit damage. I did not see that hardly at all this run. That was sort of a bummer, but that was pretty close. But yeah, that was a really good run. We cleared 3 waves, and yeah, that was it. Pretty much went as much offense powered as I could. Again, the only thing that held us back was we just did not see crit damage at all. But other than that, it was a really great run. Thank you, Matt, Char, and Woo for playing. It was a lot of fun. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.